everyone. So for those who aren't aware of who I am and what my situation is, I am a Beachbody coach. I started out with Beachbody back in August of 2016 because I had a tremendous amount of weight to lose. I've ended up losing about 45 pounds and just over 60 inches. 60 inches, 5 feet, 5 feet of body I have lost on this program. Now that's a pretty dramatic change, and I've been asked many times, how did you get there? How did you get to a point where you decided and you were able to commit to this new lifestyle? And so I thought it was time to do a video and just answer that, because you can't answer that in just a couple of sentences. It's not so simple. So here is my secret. I had identified for a very many amount of years, I know that wasn't grammatically correct, but hey, for a very long time, many years, I had identified as a fat lady. I was the jolly, bubbly fat lady. And as long as I identified as that person, I remained stuck. And honestly, this principle that I'm about to share, it can apply to anything in your life that needs changing. We tend to identify as a certain person. So for me, my family tree, if you look at my family tree, there are many people in my family that struggled with obesity. My parents and grandparents and great-grandparents, and it kind of went on and on and on. So truly, I can honestly say, as a young person, I even knew that one day I would be overweight, because that's what my family was. So I started at a very young age identifying as the fat lady, even before I was the fat lady. What happened in August was I had to do some really deep soul searching, and I had to figure out what my identity was. And I realized that I knew I wasn't supposed to be the fat lady. And when I did that, when I came to that conclusion, I started having some separation with that identity, and I started forming a new identity. And that new identity was, I'm actually a thin person inside a fat body. That's what I identified with. And yes, I said the F word. That is not a point of offense for me. It's not a point of putting myself down or being demeaning. It's just a point of fact. I was fat. But I knew inside that I really wasn't, that there was this thin person screaming to get out. Once I was able to change that identity, once I was willing to no longer accept the identity of the fat person, now all of a sudden I could accept the possibility of who I believed I could really be. So that mind shift allowed me to dig deep, find my why, and figure out how to do this. And then Beachbody gave me a platform for being able to shift and learn how to be this new person. I had to be willing to let go of the identity before I could accept the possibility of a new identity. You can do it too. I'm telling you, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Do I have fierce determination to exercise every single day? No, not always. There are days I don't want to exercise. There are days I really want to eat the potato chips. But I know that with my new identity, now I have to live a different way in order to get there. So if you are stuck, perhaps it's because of an identity that you have attached to yourself, and you need to be willing to let that go. I'm willing to talk to you about the real nuances of how that happens. So you're welcome to message me. You're welcome to talk to me about it. I would love to talk to you about it. I let go of that identity, and now I have a new me. Have a great day.